Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Miracle.
Hi, Miracle.
I go to Moneywine Surgeon Center. I'm here to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jesus loves me, yes I know, for the Bible tells me so. Let towards me him below, there I reach when he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so. Please let me pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Please give us thy day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. As for the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Trey Christopher Paul, and I'm 4 years old. I love Jesus. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves you too. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mount Zion.
Good afternoon.
My name is Chloe Mayfield. I will be reading a poem, Hey Black Child. Hey Black Child, do you know who you are, who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be if you try to be what you can be? Hey Black Child, do you know where you're going, where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn? Hey Black Child, do you know you are strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do? Hey Black Child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow, your nation will be what you want it to be. Good afternoon, Mount Zion.
Good afternoon.
My name is Kamora Mayfield, and I will be reading a poem, I Am. I am somebody. I may be black, I may be white, but I am somebody. I may be poor, I may be rich, but I am somebody. Again, and my name is Kamora Mayfield. Thank you.
My name is Angelo, and today I will tell you the ABC of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. A is for African American. B is for Baptist minister. C is for civil rights. D is for death. E is for equal rights. F is for freedom fighter. G is for graduated from high school at 15. H is for hero. I is for I have a dream speech. J is for January 15th, 1929, when he was born. K is for King people, respect him as one. L is for leader in his community. M is for Montgomery, Alabama. That is where he lived. N is for non-violence. O is for organized protest and march all over. P is for prize he won, a Nobel Peace Prize. Q is for quote, he is famous for a few. R is for respect. S is for shot, that is how he died. T is for 3, Dr. King had 3 children. U is for united. V is for victorious. W is for Washington, D.C., where he gave his speech and where his statue is. X is for Etra Shrine. Y is for youngest man to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Z is for zealous.
My name is Cadence Avery Steens, and I am 5 years old. I will teach you about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was a leader. When he was little, he wanted to play with white people, but he couldn't. When he was little, white people went to white schools and play with white people, brown people. Went to school with brown people and played with brown people. When he was older, he said white people and brown people should play together and go to the same school. My friend's name is Savannah. She is white. My name is Cadence, and I am brown. And we love to play together. My name is Alexandra Johnson. I'm in the 4th grade and I attend only elementary school. My title of my speech is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Changed the World. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. changed the world by doing many things to make the world better for all people. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Baptist minister, just like Reverend Davis, and Dr. King was a civil rights leader. Here are just a few examples of what he did. He helped organize the Montgomery, Alabama bus boycott, where Rosa Parks refused to give her seat to another passenger. He gave many speeches that talked about changing the world, and This helped people think about how we treat each other and how all people should be treated equally. He marched in cities and he tried to get African Americans to register to vote in the South because he knew that real change would only occur if people voted. He spoke about poor school conditions and police brutality. Dr. King met with religious and civil rights leaders, and he spoke all over the country on the subject of race relationships. He organized events where students got together to fight for what is right. He won the Nobel Peace Prize. He sacrificed his life so others would have a better life. And in the end, he was able to show the world how wrong it is to treat people badly just because of the way they look. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did all this because he was a godly man, and he knew it was important to treat everyone equally. He was a good example of how we all should treat everyone. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jason Raphael Bullock, and I am 9 years old. I attend Tyack Elementary School, and I am in the 4th grade. My topic for today is a special figure in my church. I want to take some time to tell you about a special person who deserves the spotlight. This person has been a member of Mount Zion Baptist Church for as long as I can remember. They volunteer their time to serve in the church whenever it is singing in the choir, presiding on Sunday mornings, or giving a ride to those who may not have transportation. This person is always willing to lend a helping hand and never complains when asked, putting up tables, carrying boxes. They're the person to ask. They are at church every Sunday and sometimes even on Saturdays. They know God and make it a point to make sure that myself and others know about Him too. They are always there whenever I need them. When I am angry, they are there to listen. And when I am sad, they show me love. I know that I can be a handful sometimes, but they never make me feel any different. Who is this person, you may be asking yourself? You all him know as a deacon, a uncle, a husband, a brother, or a friend. But I know him as my papa. My figure special in my church is none other than Deacon Lane Thomas. Papa, thank you for everything that you do for me and the rest of the family. We appreciate you, and I am sure the Mount Zion family does you too. I love you.
Good afternoon, church.
Good afternoon.
My name is Aiden Anthony Johnson. I am in the 6th grade and I attend Rosa Parks Middle School. The title of my speech is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Defeat Hate with Love. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spent a lot of time giving speeches that talk about his dream. Dr. King wanted people to be treated equally, especially his children and the future generation. He gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington, D.C. in 1963. He wanted people to treat African Americans fairly. Dr. King believed in perfect, peaceful protests, and he never wanted people. He Mother was to fight back, even though many people wanted to hurt him. Dr. King was even arrested in 1963, and he wrote a famous letter when he was in jail that explained why he believed in peaceful protests. Dr. King felt it was his duty to fight for justice, but to fight in peace. He wanted to show people the power of peaceful protest, and he trust that God would help him. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. worked hard to help African Americans. He gave his life for this reason. I also learned when I went to the Lorraine Hotel Museum where he was shot that he was very smart and intelligent. Was important to him. Education was important to him. Dr. King went to college when he was 15. He earned his doctorate degree at Boston University. He's very intelligent, and he used his intelligence to help other people, and he was a good man. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. shows the world love and peace, and in the end, love defeated hate, and he made things change for African Americans and all Americans, so we honor him today on his birthday. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, church. My name is Morgan, and I'm 13 years old. I have a dream. Some people think that a dream is just a silly thought you have when you're asleep. Some people think of a dream as a thought when you are sad, when you weep. But dream means something more to me. It means to demand respect everywhere, anywhere, and make a difference. Dr. King had a dream for a world that expressed peace and not hatred. He wanted to expose the American public to the injustice of racial inequality and persuade everyone to stop discriminating on the basis of race. What does dream mean to me? The D is for demand. I demand the same opportunities as anyone else. I demand that I am treated fairly and that the color of my skin does not determine that. All right. The R is respect. Respect my efforts. Respect yourself and have self-respect. Respect that I am young, gifted, and black, and I have a voice and it will be heard. The E is everywhere. Everywhere I go, I will let my light shine. The light that God gave me, the light that guides me through many of my rough storms, the light that brings me closer to the dreams I too have. The A is anywhere. It doesn't matter where I am. It could be anywhere my dream will follow me and be a constant reminder of what needs to be done to achieve the greatness I know I have in me. And the M, well, that is important. Make a difference. As a teenager, I am faced with a lot of distractions in life. Having God instilled in me helps me to make the right decisions at times. Yes, at times. Like I said, I am a teenager who is still learning, and sometimes I fail. But it is okay because you learn from your mistakes and failures and push forward. I want to make a difference. So I have a dream of mine. It's to help with the homeless population. I want to assist with re-entering them back into society with the proper resources. Everyone has a purpose in life, and I would love to help them find their purpose and feel whole again. I want to build build on to my legacy that one day the next generation will pick up my torch and carry it on. That's my dream. Demand respect everywhere, anywhere, and to make a difference. Thank you.